Welcome back, guys, to some of my favorite days. We are finishing up the fall videos in Montana before holidays and winter hits. We are starting to put the garden to bed. We're having our bonfires and processing apples. We've got molting chickens, and fall is definitely in full swing here. We had our second hard freeze in a row last night, so I did cover up a couple things. I covered my tomato, even though I'm pretty sure we've already lost it. We have another week of nice weather, so this was it. But I covered this just because look at how pretty that is. Look at that spinach. It's just so pretty. Nice and thick, and just loving it. And look at our onions. It's so late in the season. I'm sure they're just going to be like little green onions or something, but I'm totally okay with that. And I'm loving it. It's awesome. Here's some standing water in the garden. So, yeah. It is fall. Our poor little grape. Leaves are gone. I've got another week, and then I'm going to start getting straw around all these plants for when we get the hard freezes. And then these made it through the frost. I think I'm going to bring them in for the winter. See how those do. And then my poor little sunflowers down there. Most of them are gone to frost. They just couldn't hang in there. I have been squeezing in any bit of harvesting and apple processing I can this year, in between the homemade food, the football, and volunteering for cooking for the team. We are setting up our homeschool room, and this week we're heading out to see some beautiful country and watch the elk bugle. It's a whole day trip. We make sandwiches and head out. It's an awesome experience. My husband and I try to make the trip every year. We ended up picking a perfect day to go. It's beautiful country there. It's about a 2.5 hour drive. I really enjoy the scenery. I really enjoy the drive. We pack up a bunch of chairs and some blankets and a whole bunch of food, and we spend the rest of the evening there until dark, watching the elk call, fight, mate, things like that. And we just enjoy nature until it's too dark to see anything anymore, and then we pile the kids back in the car and head home.
Oh, I see cows. I, I see bucks laying down.
Here we have the chickens checking out our new snow fence. My first harvest of spinach. It's so awesome. It's like almost the middle of October and it's just loving the cold weather out there. Here is the potatoes I cut up and baked for lunch. The kids already ate some. And chicken tenders, organic, that I got from Costco, that I cooked in this applesauce and barbecue sauce mixture. I marinated them overnight and then threw them in with barbecue sauce, applesauce, and some more seasonings, and just cooked them till they were falling apart. First snow of the year. Don't look at the junk that we still have to clean up in the backyard, so I'm gonna walk around this way, but first snow. We've been freezing for like a week now, and it looked like we got some snow a couple times. Yesterday morning I got up and there was what looked like some snow on the neighbor's roof, but this is for sure definitely. We had to clean off the cars this morning, so we officially have some snow. Here's a super easy recipe that I like to do. My kids can't have peanuts, so I make it and wash everything and then obviously eat all the evidence and hide it from them. But in here I have 1 cup of sugar creamed with 1 egg. I'm gonna mix in this fancy peanut butter we got from the Amish store over here and bake. And so there's no flour, it's only 3 ingredients. It's 1 to 1 to 1, so 1 cup of peanut butter, 1 egg, 1 cup of sugar, and then I just bake for, I don't know, I'll check them probably around 7 minutes or so and kind of go from there. So I'm just gonna bake these up for me and my husband. Oh, and then I've got cream and sugar going over here for ice cream for the kids. Here is what they look like before I throw them in. I just took a spoon and a tiny little spatula I was using to mix them and just dropped them on there. It is snowy outside today. Don't mind the dishes. We are going to make, in my cute little stock pot here, a version of this traditional homemade postpartum soup that me and my husband fell in love with when we had our last baby, and we have a bunch of the ingredients in the fridge, so we're going to work on that today. Okay, this is a soup that sounds a little bit too healthy to taste good, but it is surprisingly addictive and so good that I've made it since we first tried it a few times now. It serves 10 people, so it's a large pot of soup. It is a postpartum soup, so normally you would make a large amount of it to leave with a postpartum mother. It's also called spiced lentil soup. So I'll go through it with you guys. It's a 1/2 pound of Italian sausage, 1/2 cup of diced onions, a 1/3 cup of barley, 3 cloves of garlic, 3 quarts of chicken stock, a cup of lentils, 1 whole chicken breast raw on the bone, 1/2 cup of chopped parsley, 1 can of garbanzo beans with the juice, 1/2 pound of fresh or frozen spinach, and then 12 ounces of mild or medium salsa. You brown the sausage, onion, barley, and garlic in a skillet, transfer it over to either a stock pot or to a slow cooker. I recommend either one. Add the chicken stock, lentils, chicken breast, and parsley. Cook until tender, take off the bone, add your beans, spinach, and salsa. You will love it.